How do you feel when you realize you may not have a tomorrow, but today, you still don't know what you want? What is important to you? Have you ever realized how much, today, you have wasted on frivolous things? Why is it that even though we are worried and insecure about our future, we never really try to do what we need to do or what we should do? But just aimlessly going through the days, only to be overwhelmed with regret for wasting my limited time. But why? Why do we keep drifting? Before, I always thought tomorrow would come for granted. I also never thought that I might suddenly not have a tomorrow. Even though in this world, no one knows or guarantees whether tomorrow will come or not. People often think that time is still long, and death is still far away. But this life is not like that. Whether we have ever heard that someone's close friend died in a traffic accident, and just yesterday they were laughing and talking to each other. Each person's time is not as much as we think, and death is very close to us. Maybe tomorrow won't come for anyone. Therefore, it is time for us to think seriously about what we want to do in this life. It's time for us to learn how to live each day to the fullest, each moment of the present. Start by asking yourself questions. We must understand the motives of what we do. Why do we do it and why don't we? Who am I? When am I most myself? What is the deepest desire in my heart? What is my greatest talent? Who do I want to become? If I could only live for one day today, what would I want to do most? If not to make money, what do I like to do the most? When we answer these questions, we will get closer to our life's goals. Knowing what values we will live by will make it easier to make it come true. Knowing what you want is very important, but turning it into reality is not simple. Because sometimes effort alone is not enough, we need to have a method that suits us, because this method that works for one person may not work for another person. We have to spend time and effort to find the one that best suits us. During that search process, we may experience times when we don't know exactly where we are going, we get lost, and everything seems to fade before our eyes. However, cherish those times, because those are often the times when we push ourselves to overcome our limits to challenge ourselves. Once we step out of the limit zone, we will find our abilities. We may not know where we will drift to, but at least we have taken a step forward. Rather than standing still in one place, at least we have crossed the starting line. Nothing in the future is predetermined, so our actions in the present determine the great successes we have. Even though we will encounter many failures, some failures will hurt us, make us discouraged, and want to give up. But each of these failures will give us valuable lessons and experiences that will help us become stronger. Because we are alive, we still feel pain. Pain is part of being human. Only living people feel pain. Because we are alive, therefore, cherish every day that you can do what you love, and appreciate the preciousness of meeting people. And strive to live each, today, to the fullest, so that every day you can say to yourself, today I have taken one step closer to my dream. Once it begins, there will be an end. After all, we only live once. Let's make sure we are getting better and enjoying every moment of the present. Life is inherently short. Live meaningfully.